Okay, now we start the training for the IAM new firmware here. Let me close the panel list. Leave it. Okay, so if you have any questions during the training, you can put your questions in the chat room first, and then we will go through the Q&A after we finish the first introduction about the new platform. Okay. Um, So okay, as we know that for a long time ago, Sanfo, we have introduced the IAM new platform, business intelligence, but we don't have the firmware or the delivery to the customers. But now, next month around August 10th, we will release the new firmware, business intelligence. So this platform, I think some of you guys have already know the features about this platform. Today we'll give you a full introduction about this platform and also the business or sales related, like sizing guide and the pricing guide for the business intelligence platform. Okay. The first part is about the introduction of this platform. What is a business intelligence platform? The SAM4 BI is a new big data analysis platform running on a brand new architecture with all the system and user logs, and offer application-based behaviors and network analysis. And all the apps are designed to solve each operation problem and becomes a decision-making assistant. So you can know that this platform is based on the user logs we collected from IAM, and then we use different technologies like big data analysis, like graphic computing, and other like database computing through this platform. We offer the deliverable. The offering is an application. So each application is designed for each one scenario. For example, for the bandwidth analytics is analyzing the office or the enterprise internet access bandwidth is. And next, in the later session, we'll give you introduction about each of the applications. So after deploying this business intelligence platform, previously the IT department is just investing money on the buying or purchasing IT equipment or devices, but with this business intelligence platform, BI platform, we say that it becomes a decision-making assistant and generate more value to our customers. So BI will help to make the network management more easier and turn the expenditure into additional value of their daily operation work. So later we'll show how this platform will make the operation and their work more valuable and more easier. So this is the architecture about how the BI platform works. Okay, so there was two main scenario and two main deployment of this BI platform. Okay, so there was one form is that we have the building BI platform. This is building IAM. So you just need to, the customer just need to upgrade the device. Currently the latest firmware is 12.0.8, and you just need to upgrade to the latest 12.0.13. So this is the firmware is 12.0.13. So you just need to upgrade to this latest firmware, and you will see the this BI platform in the IAM. Okay, and similar with the external database, external report center. Previously, we can run also on a server to achieve more applications and better performance of the analyze, because for this platform we are collecting a lot of user data, and because of parallel computing of all the applications will consume more of the compute and storage resources of the server. So we will suggest customers to deploy this BI platform in the external servers. Okay, so this platform is simplified just data summarization, data collection, and also modeling, analyze, and display. So to use this platform, the IAM, because this platform is collecting the data from IAM, so we need the IAM firmware have to be 12.0.7 and above. So we suggest you to deploy the latest firmware for this BI platform. If you want to use the building, so you have to upgrade to the 12.0.13. And if customer just need to use the external one, so 0.7 can also be used, because some of the customer may have customization or other reasons they want to upgrade or change their network, so we can use the external BI platform. Okay. Another feature is that we can also, because there is a log centralized log summarization and log collection application in this BI platform, so we can also collecting the logs, the security logs from firewall. Okay, but the limitation is that the firewall have to be 8.0.2 firmware, and also we need customization to support the logs coming from firewall, and only internet access application and analytics applications support this integration to firewall. And the firewall logs we supported here is listed. We support only the attack logs, the top threat types, top target user, and threat ranking by user, and top attackers. So this is all the logs we can support to display from Stanford firewalls and Stanford NGF. Okay, so this is the integration with IAM and also the firewall to achieve a unified display of the security instance from the whole network. Okay, but you have to remember that the firewall, to work with firewall, we have to make sure the firmware, and also we need a customization for this, because this customization already have a domestic Chinese development. It's already ready for the platform. You just need to summarize the when there is projects or there is requirement from customers, you just need to submit a new customization, then will be quickly transferred from Chinese version to English version. So it won't take a lot of time for the customization. Okay, so this is the general deployment and the features about the BI platform. Okay, so next second session will be the application introduction. Okay, so we will go through each of the applications, what the application will do, and what kind of scenario will the application will be used in customers' network, and what is the value we bring to customer. Okay, so this is if you can log into the demo platform, you can see this page. So in the home page, we just list the application available here. And so this is totally the 6 application currently we can offer in the BI firmware. So there is totally 6 application, and you can search here. And on the right up here, right corner here, there is adding more applications. For later firmwares, we will deliver more applications, so you can install more application here. So it's just like App Store. We can uninstall the application to save more resources, save more computer resources for the servers. For if we are using internal BI, we can save more resource for network analyze, user behavior analyze. So we can also add and remove, uninstall the application easily, just like we do on our smartphone. Okay. So as we said, there was 2 types of the BI platform. One is building with IAM, just as previously we see is we see from the similar with the report center. There was a building report center and there was a external report center. So for BI similar, we have a building BI and also we have an external BI here. And the 3 applications in So for the applications, we make it for the market strategy that we have 3 application for free in IAM. If we're using the building IAM, there is only 3 free application that will. The application is a report center, bandwidth analytics and the internet analytics. So later we will introduce each of the application, what these applications do, and because of the performance and the logs, we limit the application to three in the building in IAM. Okay, so this three application for free. And if customer need more application like the other three application we offer and need better performance, because this is the data analytics need very high requirement for the hardware. So we suggest customer to deploy the external platform on external server, run the BI, and need to run external server. It should be a Windows server. So later there will be the siting guide or suggested hardware siting for the external servers. So to summarize that, there was two types of BI. One is building IAM, and with only three limited applications is report center, bandwidth analytics, internet analytics. And if customer need to use all the application and need better performance and with more logs, you have to run on the external server, and it's also an exe file for running on Windows Server. So this is the difference between building and external BI. So after there was also the license for the application. We will introduce the license later. Okay, so the report center, it's same as previously. The report center we see from the IAM. So it's totally same. It's just we move from the report center to the BI platform. It becomes an application in the BI platform. There will be no external report center anymore. So the report center will be installed on the BI platform. Okay, you have to remember this for later projects. If the customer requiring for report center, we will suggest the BI platform, propose the BI platform for them. Okay, so all the logs, the analytics is same as the previously report center. So we don't spend more time on this application. And the second application is the internet access analytics. So this is used to, proposed for the scenarios like designed for the organizations who want to have an overall understanding of the internet access trends and the security statistics, status of the network, like the allocation of the bandwidth, whether there is abnormal behaviors in the network from the user, and increase the security visibility of the whole network. Immediately identify the risk and take action. So because we, this is the application, internet access analytics is the one we can integrate and collect the NGF, SAM4 NGF logs to display in the IAM BI platform. So only this application to integrate can support integrate with SAM4 NGF. Okay, so the target customer is like government, education, ISP, and other customers who care the status of their network and want to have a quick understanding of the whole network. So this is like a customer have an operation center. They have a large screen, or they have a operation center have a screen display of the network status. They want to show the current security risk and the user the network risk. So this kind of customer like government, education, ISPs, they have the operation center. They are more likely to holding this display screen to display the network status. The value to customer is that monitor the traffic and the user status, integrate with the NGF, display the security risk. And because previously when the IT department, they are doing the daily operation, nobody knows what they are doing and what they have done and what they have achieved through their daily work. But so through this large screen display, they can display their achievement. For example, they can have a display of the users who have the access to the international sites and the abnormal user behaviors and security risks, just like this. So this is, you can see the real-time application bandwidth distribution. So it's more user-friendly compared to previously previous uh, the log display. Okay. Second is app. This is a real time. It's not real time. It's sorry. It's real time from display in a whole day about the application distribution. So this here is the display of the total traffic application distribution. So you can set the period in the settings in each applications and the user traffic distribution. So under this bottom here, we can see the abnormal traffic from each user. Here we just plan to show the logs here, so we set all the traffic here. So if the customer they want to, they can set the their own application. For example, the online shopping websites or the online stream media, so they can display the most traffic used the application here. And if the traffic is more than threshold, it will show the alarm and with yellow color alarm here. So if it's below the threshold, it will be green. So it will quickly and easily identify and display to the IT operation to know how is the traffic status. And the other is similar. And because here we did not integrate with firewall, so after we integrating with firewall, the logs will also can be supported to display here. So this the traffic display distribution picture application, you will see that visit visit international sites how many times, and how many users are online, and the destination like each country, France or China, UK, how many times these areas have been visited. So through this, it will help to show the status of the traffic of the user internet access. So that's why we call this one is internet access analytics application. Okay, so this is the first application, and second is the bandwidth analytics. So this bandwidth analytics is used to analyze the internet bandwidth of the office and enterprises, to check whether there is the over use of these the overload, or the bandwidth consuming applications have take most of the bandwidth. So this application is designed to for these 2 points. First one is the load of this bandwidth, of the internet bandwidth. The second is the bandwidth consuming applications. How much percent of this bandwidth consuming application have take. Okay, so how it works is like analyze the bandwidth consuming application traffic, and analyze the quality of the bandwidth, analyze the history status of the line application. So it will be a decision-making assistant for the IT administrators when they need to analyze the status and expand the bandwidth. Because previously, when the IT department will expand the bandwidth, they just based on if there any how much of the complaint from the user complaining the slow internet access, maybe but the reality or the real situation is like maybe 1 or 2 applications just take up most of the application bandwidth. So we just need to set the control policy for this application, not going to expand the bandwidth. So by this application, we can analyze. For example, here you can see totally how much time the line have been overload, and how much traffic the bandwidth consuming application. So here we can define which application are bandwidth consuming application. Like here you can see it's the big P2B download, and Microsoft upload, and P2B behaviors bit connections. So this is the application we define here. So by this application, as we said, we can analyze the how much time you can see here over 5% of the bandwidth usage is consumed by the. So here we just intend to generate a log, so we set 5%. So you can also you can set based on the real situation, like 50% or 80% of the traffic have been taken by the bandwidth consuming applications. So we can calculate how much time this line have been taken up by these applications. And for the suggestions or policies, you can see here the application ranking, and there will be a policy flow control whether we have set the control policy for these applications. So it was this here, it is enabled or not enabled here. Okay. And the next application is the event analytics. So this event analytics is to summarize, is that it's a application based on the user behavior, based on the keywords. It's a keyword based on to analyze the user behavior. For example, we can analyze whether your user have been like any online shopping behavior. So we can put some keywords related with online shopping, like Lazada.com or Amazon.com, eBay.com. This kind of online shopping application or promotion or discount. This kind of key information keywords. And how it works is that we set a keyword first in the application, and then we analyze the traffic automatically of the IAM messages, websites, mails, BBS, and this kind of web behaviors to find out the user the traffic related with these keywords, and display with the user who have accessed these resources and ranking the user. Okay. So also there is an example here for the HR department to detect whether there is employee involved in the terrorism attack, or they are trying to find another opportunity or resign their works. Okay, so this is a common application. We just not limit to some specific industries like education or government. It will be a common application. You can based on the customer can based on their requirement to customize the applications for their own analyze purpose. Okay. So here is the interface of this application. So here is an example for the porn website for addiction. So we can set the porn related keywords. So building the application, you can see the porn related keywords. So this is just an example. And after that, you will see the involved user who have the most hit keywords, how much time this user have been accessing the related keywords. And if you click the details here, it will show the detail which website, which application this user have been accessed. So this can be an application for proactive decision making. For example, as we said, for HR department, if the BI platform detect that one of the user have the most traffic going related with terrorism or job hunting or resign, so they can be proactive to talking to the employees to decrease the impact causing to the company, to like government. So this will be also making IAM, making the BI platform a value generating, not just investment expenditure to spending money on buying these devices. We can generate more values, bring more information for decision making. Okay. Next one is the list line analytics. Actually, when we call this one is a list line analytics, it's not just limited to the list line scenario. Also, the branch and headquarters scenarios, we can deploy this BI platform in headquarters, and the traffic from the branches we can also be analyzed from the source IP where they come from. So we can analyze not only the list line, and also we can analyze the source IP, the branch and headquarters scenario. Okay. So how it works is like analyze the real-time traffic of the list line and identify how much of the traffic have been overload of the threshold, and analyze which application have which user take the most of the lease line bandwidth. Okay, so it's similar with the business the bandwidth analytics application. This is the application designed for the lease line and branch and headquarters scenario, and similar with the bandwidth expansion. When previously there the IT department have no idea when to expand the bandwidth, just or similar with they just get complaint from the users, so they will consider to go to ISPs to ask for the pricing about new bandwidth expansion. Okay, so by deploying sample BI platform, they can have a full understanding of the application, like how much time the line have been overload. Okay, and and they will have a full understanding of which application have taken the bandwidth of the link between the branch and headquarter. Okay, so this is the interface to show that overall bandwidth overloads through 24 hours. Because here is no data, will show by how much time, like 4 hours or sometime the line have been overloaded, and the top application in the line, and by each line will list here the threshold. Okay, and uh, the bidirectional rates from each line, and you can see also from the line status there will be a maximum inbound bandwidth and outbound bandwidth. So there was a you can set the maximum throughput for this line if the traffic have been over have been expanded to through this maximum value. We will calculate how much time this line have been busy, and in the applications here you can see the top applications by traffic. Okay, and so this is the lease line analytics, and next one for the application is electricity waste analytics. So this will be more on the enterprise for the daily operation of their office or company. So the scenario is that, like, when everyone gets off work, there are still some PCs left running on. So some of the companies or enterprises have this kind of regulation for their employees to turn off their PCs, but there is no effective way to detect whether whether this PC have been turned off. Okay, so in case we go to check by one. So but this way will take a lot of manpower or work for the security staff to go to check one by one, and so this application will help to solve this kind of problem, that we will identify the user traffic and the device traffic automatically. Because for example, at now it's 7:40 p.m. China. In our office there was some staff they're still working, but there was some staff they went off of office, but their PC is still running on. So how to identify the traffic the user is using their PC, instead of the automatically traffic generated from the PC. So this is the one innovation technology from Sanford, that we can identify the user traffic and also the device traffic. Okay, and also we can summarize the running PC and calculate the power and money saved for the customer. And also by this application we can summarize how much money this we can save for the operation team. So by this way, the IT devices, the IAM and BI platform is just, we're also offering more decision for their and makes more achievement for the IT department's daily operation work. So here is the interface for this application. You can see how many users are are left their PC running on in their in the off work hours, and estimated how much money have been wasted through this period. Okay, And because for the HR department, they will uh, estimate by the department which department have the most work efficiency to turn off their PC, execute the regulation. Which department have the worst performance of the regulation execute. So we will ranking by the departments. Which department have the most user, and which department have the less user detected. Okay. So here we can also see the ranking of the user. Here we can see, and if we click into the user, it will see which days the user have left their PC running on. Okay, so this is analyzed for, and you can see here how many days, how much time, and estimated cost for this user. So by the application, you can see we have the bandwidth analytics applications, the list line analytics, and the user behavior. Sorry, the event analytics, and the electricity waste analytics. So this application is some of them are internet or network related analytics to improve their traditional network operation. But some of the applications, they are like electricity waste analytics. They are uh, focusing on the operation, and the operation of the organization or enterprises. So it's not only limited to the network management. So that's why we call this platform a business intelligence platform. That because we can generate more value, and offering more decision making assistant decision making information for the operation platforms, management teams, to make their decisions more efficient, information based, and more accurate, and be more proactive to some risk behaviors. Okay, so this is the positioning about this business intelligence platform. The third part is about the sales guy here. So for the first part introduction, do you have any question about this part? Yes, actually the BI currently the BI can only analyze the logs from IAM, also from some of the logs from firewall. So it's a platform. We can say it's a platform based on IAM, but it's not. But maybe in the roadmaps we will analyze the other logs, but it all depends. And also in the future, in the roadmap, we will design API for because we have the data for each period. We have the result of the analyzing of the data. We can sell our sample via API to other like third-party big data analyze platform for their analytic purpose. This applicable to all models. Okay, smaller box. Actually, this is not for all the models. They can upgrade to use the BI, but the limitation is, as we said, there was only three application, three building in the internal internal IAM platform. If customer want to use all of the applications, I can go back to the applications. The first report center, and bandwidth analytics, and the internet access analytics is the three building applications. So the other three applications, they have to run on the external server using the external BI. But we suggest customers use the external BI for better performance, and all to achieve all the four features of BI for applications. Okay, so you can put your question in the chat room, and we will answer later. So we go through uh, with the sales guy here, and this one already introduced here with BI with 3 free applications, and cannot upgrade with IAM firmware. No other uh, can upgrade with IAM firmware. No other application. So the built-in BI only have 3 applications without other application extension. For example, we have currently we have 6 applications. When we release more applications, even we upgrade the IAM firmware, there were still free applications in the internal BI. Okay, and the external BI 6 application free trial for 180 days. So this is free trial with building with the BI. You don't need to apply for a license. It will come with the software. When you finish the installation, you can use the BI directly. You don't need to apply for the license. But when the license expired, you can use the free 3 application even in the external BI, because we said it's free. So the policies is building the BI. When you finish the installation, there will be 6 application, but free trial is limited to 180 days. After the trial period is finished, the customer can only use the 3 free application. So you need to apply again for the free trial. Okay. So the license will be the pricing model will be the BI. We will charge for the BI, the endpoint license. So endpoint license will be every 1,000 endpoints. So if the customer have like 2,000 endpoints or 3,000 endpoints, we need to charge the license by every 1,000 endpoints. And the third one is the BI and application upgrade. As we know that we will release more and more applications, and also we will improve the BI platform, and so we will charge for the application license, the upgrade license for BI and application together. Okay. So now it's free for the BI. So we mean free is we will limit through the 180 days for free, and we'll release more applications in the futures, like the UEBA, user and endpoint behavior analytics, and like the some of the previous applications. We will do some optimization and localization for each region, like the internet addiction, or the the step resign risk analytics. So because these applications are more based on their localized applications or localized categories for analyze, so we will release that in the roadmap. Okay. So with the BI platform, it will be a great competitiveness for IAM, because currently there is no other vendors offering this kind of platform in the SWG's category vendors. Okay, and you can ask all the old and new customers to try out BI. So for the old customers, they just need to they have to make sure their IAM firmware is above 12 and 0.7. They can install their external BI or upgrade to 12.0.13 to experiment with the internal BI. Okay. The requirements for the hardwares is we will release refer to the sizing guide here. We will upload this sizing guide to CRM. You can go to download this sizing guide. Okay, and the software requirement is 12.0.7 and above for external BI. For internal BI, have to be 12.0.13. So this is the latest firmware. Okay, so this is the for sizing guide. Okay, so here is external BI server sizing guides. Actually, it's similar with the if you have in the project you have been familiar with the external report center. It's similar with actually it's same with the external report center. So based on the user amounts, how many user and how many logs, because this is the logs we collected from IAM, the audit logs, the user behavior logs. So we have to calculate how many logs we generate every day. And so this is a suggested hardware specification for CPU, RAM, and the storage. And the OS supported here is Windows Server for the limited version here. Okay. And by the way, here we add the new, because previously for 2.0.7, IAM can be purely authentication mode without any other advanced features. So only for working for authentication without like access control or bandwidth management. So only work as the authentication server like a portal server or working a portal server integration with the wireless LAN controller. So here is the suggestion for the maximum user and the concurrent authentication session per second. So here is the suggestion for each model. So you can refer to this guide for the sizing as the authentication mode. Okay. For the pricing here, as we said, there were three. We charge three components for this BI platform. The first one is the BI, and second is the endpoint license, and third one is the upgrade license. So you can see here in IAM we add one. So first one is the BI software here. So this is the price for actually this is as we said that there is a free trial for 180 days. So that's why we set this long time for free trial, because we want to make more customers or make IAM more competitive in the projects. So we give free trial for 180 days. Okay, so this is the BI software, and then the 1,000 endpoints license for BI, and then at the bottom here there is the care service, including the software and technical support and the BI and application upgrade for 1 year, 3 year, and 5 year. Okay, so this is the updated price list for IAM. Okay. Asking. QA. Let me check. How you know how much electricity power needed for each PC? Okay. So actually for this. Actually, for this application, we have to predefine some parameters for the application. It's a because this platform is deployed in Hong Kong. Maybe I can use proxy to make it faster. So you can check into the log into the interface about the BI platform, and there will be a setting page in each application. So for the electricity west application, well, maybe I can just show you in this slides. Okay, so you can see in the settings, we have to predefine the price for the electricity. You have to predefine this cost in a day per PC, around how much time. If you left the PC running on, you can set how much time it happened left there. For example, from 12 p.m. from 12 p.m. to 6 a.m. in the morning, and how much power this PC the power of this PC or device, and what is the price for the electricity per kilowatt. Okay, so this is how we actually, this is a roughly calculation about the how much power or money wasted by the devices, by the PC. And some region even have different. Okay, so as you see that for this maybe the connection problem. So you can see here for this question that we can set the price. You can see we can select different currency like USD or Chinese yen, or different regions. We can set different currency there, and how much the price we can customize based on the local price here. Okay. Costco BI support multiple IAM. Yes. So the BI platform can integrate with several different IAM connecting to the same BI. Just like the external report center, we can collect different IAM logs into one BI platform. Okay. Do we have the? Do we have? Do we have a guide or list that we can use to see how much resources this application is going to reach? So for currently, there is no status about the. Let me check. There was only the disk status. There is no system performance about the platform. So maybe in the roadmap next firmware we can add in this device resource usage page. Okay. Previously data will be raised when free license expired using external BI. The data will be stored in the BI. You just need to apply for the license. Only calculation, it's only for PC, or you can add more appliance. So currently, it's only actually it's based on the traffic for each devices. So as we said, it is roughly calculation for devices. We just detect that the traffic from the device is not identify whether this is a PC or a smartphone. So if the device has the traffic, we will calculate the device, but it is mainly based on the PC. So for electricity west, can we set the time of electricity west? What time is supposed to be turned on? Actually, for this application, it's limited uh, to the period from 12 p.m. to 6 a.m. Is here detect the PC traffic during 12 p.m. to 6 a.m. So we only calculate this period. So as you can see, previously we can see the currency here, and we only detected the traffic during 12 p.m. to 6 a.m. Okay. So currently this period is fixed. Maybe in the next firmware or next development, we can make it flexible or configurable for the periods. But currently it's only during 12 p.m. to 6 a.m. Okay. Do you have any other question about this new BI platform? And uh, for the deployment, I think for the license, it's different from I think for later the CTI will give you a detailed configuration about the setup, but I give you first a brief introduction about the license. So regarding the license, as we said, they will be coming with 180 free days free trial for this platform. After installation, the BI, there will be no ID here. You have to integrate with the IAM, and then it will show the IAM you have connected to the ID will be displayed here. So this ID will be the first IAM ID you have been integrated to. Okay, and then you have to send back this ID, send to me, and send to my email QQ, or by notes. So we'll apply when the license have been expired. I will apply a new license for you for trial. Okay. Charts. Actually, for the sizing, we see here there will be a sizing guide. In the sizing guide, there will have different level user for how much of the servers or resources we needed. So for more than 10,000, this is a suggested. And for CPU, you can see here for CPU, the cores and the RAM is number of CPU cores here, and storage is number divided by 100,000 plus multiplied by 16. Yeah. So actually, this sizing guide is it's same as the previously external report center. So we add into the sizing guide here. Okay, so for this, we suggest you to call to partners and customers to upgrade to the latest firmware and to try out BI because this is different. It is quite different from the previously or traditional network management platform, network management devices. It's a new style or new way of operation, and we will upgrade our already update our sales main slides and add with the BI part, and we'll upgrade to upload to the CRM, and also we have to make one separate slide for sorry the for the BI platform because it's different. Maybe some of the customer already you have been already introduced with IAM, with the bandwidth management, and with application URL filtering. Okay, so you can use this slide. Sorry, you can use this BI slides to introduce the customer only about the BI platform. Okay, so I quickly go through it. It's similar with the one we introduced before, but we summarize with different values, different scenarios. So this is the difficulty, the challenges, difficulty of network annihilation, and the second is the potential risk like terrorism, crime, violence, or some kind of racism, and outdated reporting style, power wasting PC during the throughout night, and the Sanford Business Intelligence Platform. So this platform is based on the Hadoop and the MapReduce based data process, NewSQL database, and we have the deep modeling analyze traffic separation. This is for separate for identify the user traffic and the machine the device traffic, automatic traffic generated from the device, and graph compute, machine learning. So this is the technology we have been integrating through the into the BI platform, and this is the application we offered. So this is the interface with the general introduction, a scenario-based applications and powerful operation assistance. Okay, so later will be how BI helps. The first summation is a new way of operation. The display of the internet access analytics with a graphical view of our reports, user-friendly interface, and quickly identify risk, improve worker activity. These slides, we will have related video will uploaded by into some for YouTube group. So you will check later and see the risk at a glance with the keyword-based analytics, flexible application customization, and proactive avoid any legal risk. Decision making assistance is like is based on the bandwidth analytics and also the lead line analytics to help the IT managers to make decision when to expand the bandwidth and when to whether the applications have been controlled for the bandwidth management. And the last one is the power consumption, reduce power consumption overnight. So there will be a video with these slides. Okay. So this part is about the BI business intelligence platform. Do you guys have any other question about this about BI? Okay, if you don't have any questions about BI, we have another uh, scenario. It's not based on BI. It's on IAM. Okay, so this scenario is introduced to you for not even the new customers you can talk to, but also the our old customers. But it's dedicated to the customer, large or middle or in large customers. They have a requirement for the security management, like manage the guest who can, for example, in the office they have the internet ports. Everyone can come with the cable, with the DSCP, get IP address without. For internet, they maybe have authentication, but for internal traffic not going through their authentication servers, they can access to their servers easily. So this solution or is dedicated for design for the customer, the middle and large level customers. They have a requirement for management requirement for the internet server or security concerns. Okay, so let's take a look at what this solution works, how the solution works. Okay, the background as we introduced with the BIOD and devices or Wi-Fi devices connecting to the network. We need verification for the users before they connect to the internet and also internet. So the target customer is the government, FSI, or manufacturers. This kind of large and middle level customers. So for the wireless side, as I'm not sure whether all of our friends knows that we can integrate with using IAM server as a portal server to integrate with wireless LAN controllers. Okay, and for LAN, we can use the IAM to mirror all the traffic to from the core switch to IAM, and then we can do authentication and block untrusted connections. So quick introduction about this is like this. IAM will be a single arm or connected to the core switch, and this is for the LAN scenario. Okay, so IAM will be connected to core switch, and the core switch will mirror all the traffic to IAM for analyze. And when the user access the HTTP websites, okay, it's like going through the web servers internally, and IAM will redirect the internet, or IAM will redirect to internet IAM device. So for this scenario, there will be two IAM. One is the inline mode, the other one is here bypass mode with all the traffic to IAM. Okay, so so this IAM will do authentication. What IAM will direct to internet IAM devices for authentication. After pass authentication, it will redirect to ingress install policy, ingress install page. So this is also binding with authentication and also the security ingress access control. As we know that we can detect the device OS system information, the patch installation, whether the PC have installed specified patches, or whether the specified antivirus software have been installed. So the IAM can also check this kind of information to do authentication, right? To do the access control. Okay. So first step is that when the device start a connection to the server or to the web application, the traffic will be detected by IAM. Okay, by this IAM, and IAM will for HTTP traffic will redirect to this IAM for authentication. Okay, if for like TCP connections for internal traffic, we'll just reset the IAM. This IAM will reset the reset packet to stop this connection to the internal application. Okay. So this solution will be more simple and easier, not need to change the configuration of the core switch. So this solution, we have already some customers deploying this solution for controlling the LAN traffic to accessing the LAN application or servers, and also controlling the internet access for authentication and access control. So, but this solution we need two IAM for in the network. Okay, that's why we say that this platform, this solution, we suggest to propose to middle and large customers, because we would need to propose two IAM for this solution. So this is the traffic authentication process, and the first one is the endpoint start access with the red line. The second is that this IAM will send the redirect packet to this device, and then will access to this inline mode IAM for authentication, and then information will be shared to the other IAM here for allow this device to go through internet. Okay. So for wireless authentication, that we can previously some of our engineers were solution proposed to customer. We are using single sign-on, like mirroring the traffic to IAM, or using other technologies with single sign-on. But also we can serve as a captive portal server, integrating with IAM. It's similar with previously the LAN devices. The wireless devices, when they are making the authentication to their wireless access controller, okay, so our access controller will redirect the authentication to IAM, and the device will authenticate on IAM, and the authentication information will be shared through IAM and the wireless controller. Okay, so this is integration with wireless LAN controller. For Wi-Fi integration, there were several ways. The first one is we serve as a AAA server. We can. This is for the customer, for like a small and medium customers. They don't have a dedicated AD server, so they can use IAM as user account management or policy management, the server for managing for authentication, and also user group management. And second is the packet mirror to SAM4. This is one we are familiar. Before we are using single sign-on, mirror the packet to IAM. Then we will allow the user for authentication and access to the internet for authentication. And next one is also similar with the single sign-on. We are using for using the billing packet. The device were sent. The wireless devices were sending the billing packet to IAM, and then IAM will know that this user is accessing your coming online, and then we'll allow these devices for internet access. So to summarize, that this solution is for two main scenario. The first scenario is that for the customers with high requirement, with strategic management for the user to for the guest or user to access to the internet servers, or for the guest management for separating the traffic for access control for internet server applications. So we can deploy two IAM here. One is for detecting the traffic that this. One is for to analyze the traffic, because we have to mirror all the traffic from the core switch to IAM, and then we will know that devices were accessing to this internet servers applications, and then the other application is serving as access control server and authentication server. So this is the first scenario with two IAM. Okay, and second is for the wireless integration. We can serve as a radio server, and account management, and a portal server for authentication. integrating with wireless controllers. This is the, with customers with uh, and also by this solution, IAM can achieve the unified wired and wireless management. The wired devices and wireless users will authentication on the same device and also the same authentication policy, access control policy. So this scenario, this solution is designed for the customer with wireless or even with different wireless brands like from Aruba, Ruckus, Cisco. If some of the branches have different vendors of wireless suppliers. So to achieve a unified authentication and single sign-on for the users. So this is a two-man solution introduced by here. Okay. So about this solution, do you have any question about this part? So guys, do you have any questions about this one? Because this one you can propose to new customers, right? They have the requirement for security controls and for wireless integration. But also we can propose to our old customers some they have already deployed with IAM, right, for authenticate for the traditional or sample IAM features like authentication, balance management, access control, right? And we can also sell one more IAM to them for the security construction to control the user, the guest or the users to access the internet servers application to upgrade their security construction. So you can try to talk to the customers and partners to check whether they have this kind of requirement. Because we already ran some cases in the domestic market. It's not small customers, large customers uh, uh, deploy this solution. Okay. So if you don't have any question right now, if you can message me later by QQ, WeChat, or email to send back the questions, and then we will give you the answers. Okay. So thank you guys for your time tonight. Hope you can get what I have introduced about the BI platform and the new the solution about security construction based on IAM and the wireless integrations. So hope you can talk to customers to find out some new opportunities to help you with your sales. Okay, thank you again.